This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for the afternoon of Thursday, January 11th, 2024. I'm Kate Sharon. New York-based Liberation Labs is partnering with Ivy Tech Community College in Richmond to train future employees at the company's $115 million biomanufacturing facility currently under construction. CEO Mark Warner said the company is focused on hiring local people who provide a wide range of work experience.
You get the right, shop floor people, you're going to get way more productivity out of your facility, but they have to understand the core process and why they're doing what they're doing.
The biomanufacturing workforce training program, the company said, will equip workers with the required skills to work in precision fermentation, which is the primary focus of the facility. Liberation Labs says the goal is to ensure that about 30 people are trained and ready to work in the plant when operations begin later this year. The training program will include classroom, laboratory, and online training. An on-site training component will be added later. The curriculum will cover biotechnology fundamentals, fermentation fundamentals, biomanufacturing best practices, quality, compliance, and health and safety. Elkhart-based Patrick Industries Incorporated on Thursday announced plans to acquire a manufacturer of components for the power sports industry. The all-cash deal for Sportech LLC, based in Elk River, Minnesota, is valued at $315 million. During a conference call Thursday morning, Patrick CEO Andy Nemeth called Sportech an ideal partner to grow the company's outdoor enthusiast segment.
And we believe Sportech's strong management team represents an ideal partner for Patrick in further developing this platform. Following the acquisition, we expect revenue from our outdoor enthusiast end markets to represent more than 70% of our total revenue.
Sportech makes a variety of components, including integrated door systems, roofs, canopies, windshields, and fender flares for power sports original equipment manufacturers, adjacent market OEMs, and aftermarket. The Indianapolis NBA All-Star 2024 host committee on Wednesday unveiled the newest members of its All-Star Rising Stars group. The individuals will receive a $2,400 scholarship to be used towards their post-secondary education. The Rising Stars were nominated by the organizations selected for the NBA All-Star Legacy Grants. Check out who received the scholarships at InsideIndianaBusiness.com. From the number one source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business Radio.
Don't miss your chance to nominate a worthy business or community leader for IBJ's 40 Under 40 Awards. It's one of our most prestigious awards events, celebrating the accomplishments of leaders under the age of 40. We're on the lookout for people who have achieved a level of success that is rare at a young age. Who will be named to this year's class? We need your input. Learn more and submit your nomination by January 12th at ibj.com/nominations.
Columbus-based engine maker Cummins Incorporated must complete a nationwide recall of 600,000 Ram trucks as part of a settlement with federal and California authorities that also requires the company to remedy environmental damage caused by illegal software that let it skirt diesel emissions tests. In the proposed settlement, Cummins agreed to a $1.675 billion civil penalty to settle the claims, the largest ever secured under the Clean Air Act, plus $325 million for pollution remedies. That brings Cummins' total penalty to more than $2 billion, which officials from the Justice Department, Environmental Protection Agency, California Air Resources Board, and the California Attorney General called a landmark in a call with reporters Wednesday. Florida-based Ryder System Incorporated has opened a 1 million square foot distribution center in Jeffersonville. The logistics and transportation company is operating the facility for Lexington, Kentucky-based Lexmark and is adding 150 jobs. Ryder said the new facility consolidates two Lexmark operations into one and streamlines the receiving and shipping of Lexmark printers and copiers, toner cartridges, and spare parts for more efficient order fulfillment process with 99% same-day shipping. Financial details of the investment in the facility are not being disclosed. German logistics firm DHL Supply Chain is taking on another 130,000 square feet of warehousing space in Whiteland, marking the latest in a series of investments by the company in Johnson County. The lease with Dallas-based Moore Capital Partners is for Building 4A at the Moore Logistics Park, a 475-acre campus near Whiteland Road and Interstate 65. Terms of the deal were not disclosed. Moore is continuing to build out the remainder of the park, which is expected to exceed 7 million square feet of industrial space when completed. House lawmakers advanced a bill that seeks to make fixes to a major work-based learning bill adopted during the 2023 session. The new measure, House Bill 1001, authored by Representative Chuck Goodrich of Noblesville, primarily seeks to allow money from the 21st Century Scholars Program and Franco-Bannon grants to be used by high school graduates for training by an approved intermediary, employer, or labor organization, rather than for education costs at a college or university. The bill would also permit annual career savings account grants to be used by students to cover costs associated with obtaining driver's licenses and extend the timeline for completing CSA applications. Last year, Goodrich similarly authored HEA 1002, which put in motion statewide career-centered education and training programs that seek to graduate Hoosier students who are better prepared for the workforce. Paramount to that legislation was a provision to establish CSAs for students in grades 10 through 12 to pay for career training outside their schools. David Templeton will lead Terre Haute-based Templeton Coal Company Incorporated as its new president, our partners at WTWO-TV report. Outgoing President Kurt Brighton will continue serving as chairman on the company's board of directors. Templeton has served as a board member and vice president of the company. He also was president and CEO of Templeton Co-subsidiary Glass Coal LLC for the past 7 years. Terre Haute Mayor Brandon Sockbun is this week's guest on the Business and Beyond podcast with Gary Dick, presented by PNC, a weekly conversation with high-profile Hoosiers in business, sports, entertainment, and beyond. Available now from your favorite podcast provider. I'm Kate Sharon for Inside Indiana Business, Radio on Demand.